Scooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. Pretending you got a silver. You're not human being, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shimmer. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby, throw your hat.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new video. So, today, what are we doing today? I have all these out. So, if you guys haven't seen my video, I think it's been like a year, probably over a year. I showcased my Scooby-Doo collection, my Scooby-Doo DVD collection. And people have been asking for like an updated one because, again, it's been over a year since I last did that one. You know, new Scoobies are out, what have I gotten and everything. So I thought it is time. I will update you guys. I will showcase my collection again. And hopefully this time in better quality. So, just like last time, we're going to start at the beginning and go up to the present. And I will just show you everything that I have and give you some fun facts if I know any. So here we go. So, at the very beginning, you're going to notice a difference if you watched my original video. I now have the Scooby-Doo Where Are You? The complete first and second season just straight onto DVD right here. So we have the complete series basically right here. This is the Hanna-Barbera Diamond Collection Edition, the re-released version basically of the Scooby-Doo Where Are You series. So this one has 25 episodes on 3 discs. So again, it's seasons 1 and 2 of the original series. This is where it all began. So, there we go. And then, we go into here. We got 3 of them in here. We'll start with Scooby-Doo's Original Mysteries. This has the first 5 episodes ever created, which is the same as what I just showed you, the first and second seasons. Just adds the first 5 episodes, so there's that. And then we got Scooby-Doo's Creepiest Capers. This has 4 episodes from Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Again, all these episodes are on the Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Complete first and second seasons. And then Scooby-Doo's Spookiest Tales. This one has a few episodes from Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Plus a few episodes from the Scooby-Doo show. So it's got a few different series on here. This was actually my one of my very first Scooby DVDs, movies, anything I ever got of Scooby. So that's why I still have that. Next, we got a VHS here. This is classic Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo and a Mummy 2, plus What a Night for a Night, Scooby-Doo Where Are You episodes, just VHS version. Cool. And then next, another one, classic Scooby-Doo, Which Witch is Which, and Nowhere to Hide, just more Scooby-Doo Where Are You episodes, just on VHS. Now here we got Scooby-Doo's Greatest Mysteries. This is a VHS consisting of 4 Scooby-Doo Where Are You episodes that actually people voted for. They had like an online poll, I'm guessing. But people voted for their favorite Scooby-Doo episodes and they compiled the most popular 4 onto this VHS, and then in between the episodes they have like the Mystery Inc. gang talking about their life before Mystery Inc. and whatever, so it's actually really cool, the featurette that's on this VHS. I really wish they would like put this on a special features of something, of a different DVD or something, just so that we don't have to have this just to see that. But yeah, so there's that. And then we got another VHS, Scooby-Doo Meets Batman. This is from the new Scooby-Doo movies series. These have been put onto DVD, as you can see here. This is the best of the new Scooby-Doo movies. So this is the second series actually of Scooby-Doo. This has 15 episodes, but these episodes were like the 40 minutes type series. Unfortunately, this is the only like set that we've gotten of the new Scooby-Doo movie. For this series, each episode had a different guest star, whether it be Batman, Robin, Don Knotts, the Three Stooges, the Addams Family, Laurel and Hardy. They had Genie and Babu and so many more. But unfortunately, a bunch of the copyright owners of like the celebrities and whatever just haven't given them the rights to put the rest of the episodes onto DVD. They've been trying, they've been hoping, so maybe one day they will finally give them the rights. But yeah, so we have 15 of the episodes right here on DVD. Next we have the Scooby-Doo and Dynamite Hour. This is part of the Scooby-Doo show series. This was something that ran for a little bit where they'd have an episode of Scooby-Doo and then an episode of Dynamite Dog Wonder. So this is the complete series of the Scooby-Doo Dynamite Hour. They did have a few crossover episodes of Dynamite where the Scooby Gang went into a Dynamite episode and helped Blue Falcon and Dynamite. So this has some really cool episodes on here, and it's fun to watch some of the Blue Falcon episodes, the Dynamite episodes anyways too. Now this is kind of where things get a little confusing. This is Scooby-Doo Where Are You? The complete third season. Why was there a gap? You tell me. So this is branded as Scooby-Doo Where Are You? It is listed as Scooby-Doo Where Are You? But when you watch these episodes, the theme song that plays is the Scooby-Doo show. So it's really confusing, but thus we have the complete season 3 of Scooby-Doo Where Are You? 16 episodes on 2 discs. And I love the back here. It says, "You just found Scooby-Doo's lost episodes." Where's the rest of the lost episodes? Okay, next is our first special movie type thing. Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood. So this was a made-for-television movie, made-for-television special. Just kind of trying to give Scooby a new light, you know? So I actually really enjoyed this movie. I had the VHS. I don't have it with me. Oops. I had the VHS, and then I finally decided, you know what, I need the DVD because getting to a point where we can't watch VHSs anymore unless you have a really, really good player. Because a lot of my players nowadays will just eat up the tapes. So thus we have it on DVD. And then speaking of VHS, here, I don't have a case because I got this at a thrift store. It is Scooby-Doo in Swamp Witch. This has a few episodes of the Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo show, like the second season when it was just the shorts. So we have this VHS, this is one of those. This is the only way you're going to find those episodes unless you buy them on digital. Here we got Scooby-Doo in Wedding Bell Booze. This is another one of those episodes where this is literally the only way you can own it unless you get it digitally. So this one is part of the new Scooby-Doo Mysteries, I believe. So this is a really cool episode because you get to see a bunch of Shaggy and Scooby's family. So it's just a really cool episode to kind of see the family tree, basically. Alright, next we're going into a brand new series. This is Scooby's All-Star Laugh Olympics. This was a series where they brought all the Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters and mashed them together, and they had them play Olympic games. They basically had them compete in the Olympics. So this is Volume 1. This has 4 episodes on it. And then we got a Volume 2. This released early at Target for whatever reason, so I have a Target case around it. But yeah, this is 4 more episodes of it. And then we got a bundle release. This is Scooby-Doo Laugh Olympics Spooky Games. This comes with 13 episodes on 2 discs, and it includes a special half-hour episode, just special episode of Scooby-Doo called Scooby-Doo Spooky Games. So it's really cool. We have not gotten any more of the Laugh Olympics since this, so hopefully we can get the last remaining episodes soon. And then next is one of my favorite series, actually. This is the Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo show, season 1. This is the complete first season. I know there's going to be tons of controversy over this. This is one of my favorite series, and I don't think Scrappy is really annoying. I know a ton of people don't like him. They think he's annoying and just unneeded, unwanted, and all that. But you know what? He's Scooby's nephew. He's cute. Like, now I don't believe in his excuse. I'm just a little puppy all the time. But still, he's just a little puppy. So, anyways, this is the complete first season. We've not gotten any other seasons since then, so hopefully soon. Okay, next is Happy Spook Day Scooby-Doo. This was kind of a random release. Like, luckily I kind of found it just searching. This has 2 episodes of Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Unfortunately, I mainly got this one because it has Happy Birthday Scooby-Doo, which is part of the new Scooby-Doo Mysteries series, which has a very little amount of release at all. So I bought this purely for that one episode, just to have it. So, Happy Spook Day Scooby-Doo. Better start building another tower. That was getting tall. Okay, the next one is kind of a random release too. I actually found this. It was in the $5 section at Walmart, but when we rang it up, it was $3. $3. Basically $1 an episode, because there's 3 episodes on here. So this has an episode of the Scooby-Doo Scrappy-Doo show, just one of the short little 7-minute episodes, and then it has an episode from the new Scooby-Doo Mysteries, again super hard to find, and then it has an episode of Scooby-Doo of What's New Scooby-Doo. So I bought this for the 2 older episodes because this is the only way to get them really. So, but again, I got it for $3. Like, who would not? Okay, next is Scooby-Doo Winter Wonder Dog. I actually had the VHS of this. Got it right here. I had the VHS of this for the longest time. And then where I work, I actually saw this and I was like, we're getting the DVD finally. So, picked the DVD version up, and this one just kind of has a bunch of random episodes. It's got one from the Scooby-Doo Scrappy-Doo show. It's got some from the shorts of the Scooby-Doo Scrappy-Doo show. It's got an episode from Scooby-Doo Where Are You? So just a few episodes that you can only find on here. So I was like, we're gonna get the DVD version of this. So, but this is one I've always had. Like, I always remember having. So I love to watch this over the holiday season, especially the Nutcracker Scoop. That one's just fun to watch over the holiday season. Now, before we get too much further, I want to showcase these. These are actually just DVDs that were sold in Kellogg's cereals at one time. There were 5 or 6. I have 5. Well, I have 4. But I think 5 or 6 discs total were released. So they were the Scooby-Doo and the Toon Tour of Mysteries. Basically, they just had a bunch of episodes from different shows of Cartoon Network. The first one features Johnny Bravo, and this one has the crossover with Scooby-Doo and Johnny Bravo. So this is the only way I know of to have this one on DVD. So keep this one. Otherwise, so this was disc 1. I didn't get disc 2. Otherwise, I got disc 3. It was Courage the Cowardly Dog. So had an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog among other episodes and whatever. And then I have the 4th, which was Ed, Edd and Eddy. And then the 5th, which had Codename Kids Next Door. So I got those. I really just want the first one because it has the crossover episode with Johnny Bravo. And as far as I know, this is the only way to have it on DVD. I'm sure you can find these on eBay for hopefully super cheap. I don't know if they sell them that expensive. Okay, next is the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. I don't know what happened right there on my case. I really don't know. So this was a series where they had an overarching story. So that was a first. They had real ghosts each episode. That was the first. So this series is super interesting. Basically, there's a chest of demons that Shaggy and Scooby accidentally open, and it releases 13 of the most terrifying, most dangerous ghosts and demons and ghouls that have faced the earth and whatever. So now they have to go and capture them all. There were only 13 episodes in the entire series, so this is the complete series right here. So super nice just to have it right here, watch it. I actually very much enjoyed this series. It's a lot of fun, plus Vincent Price is in it, so who wouldn't want to watch? Okay, next we get into a pup named Scooby-Doo. So this is the complete first season. It has 13 episodes on 2 discs. So I finally got a pup named Scooby-Doo. I had like the first volume of it forever ago, and then I lost it somewhere and I've never found it. I want to say my brother has it. But anyways, this is the complete first season. I strayed away from the volume releases. It's gonna be a lot thinner in storage and a lot cheaper just go the season release. So first season, and then we got the complete second, third, and fourth seasons. So this has 17 episodes on 2 discs here. So right here makes the complete series of A Pup Named Scooby-Doo. This one is a lot of fun. This one is just very cartoony, very like stretchy animation. I don't know. This is such a fun series. So if you haven't watched this, you should watch this one. It's a lot of fun. Okay, next we get into some movies actually. We have Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers. This is one of the very first movies. It only has Shaggy, Scooby, and Scrappy. But this was a made-for-television movie just back in the day. You know, they were trying something. So we had Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers, and then Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. You know, another movie. This one, I feel like, is a classic. Very good. I remember that one very much. And then lastly we had Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. This is probably my least favorite of the 3. I just feel like this one dragged on so much. But nonetheless, it's here. Okay, then we get to the official direct-to-video movies with Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. So, this was the original movie that started the direct-to-video series of movies. So, we have Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. They tried to do something so different with this one, and it is such a classic. It is a must-watch. Even if you aren't really Scooby fans, if you're just a horror fan, you'll like this one. This was a good one. I also had the VHS of this one, finally upgraded to the DVDs, so there's that. And the next was Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost, the following direct-to-video movie. So we have Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. And then following that one was Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. This is one of my favorites. I know people will disagree, but this is one of my favorites. I also had the VHS of this one, so upgraded finally for this one. Then we had Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. This one, they were really trying some different things here too, so this one's a lot of fun. They go into a video game, and it's really cool how they play it out. Okay, next we have our first Blu-ray here. So this is actually a double feature of Scooby-Doo 1 and 2. I had Scooby-Doo the movie on VHS and Scooby-Doo 2 on VHS. Then I got Scooby-Doo 2 on DVD, but then I needed Scooby-Doo on DVD. But then I saw this for like $7 and I was like, why not? Why not just do it? So yeah, so this has Scooby-Doo 1 and 2, so on Blu-ray, so we got them. It is great, it is glorious. HD. Okay, next is Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Vampire. This is one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Okay, this one is where the animation style changed. It went for the What's New Scooby-Doo animation. So, yeah. And then started What's New Scooby-Doo. So this is the complete first season. I just have the first season here, and then I have volume releases of the rest. So then we have Volume 3, Halloween Booze and Clues. We got Volume 4, Merry Scary Holiday. Volume 5. Volume 5, Sports Spooktacular. Volume 6, Monster Matinee. Matinee. Volume 7, Ghosts on the Go. Volume 8, Zoinks Camera Action. Volume 9, Root Scary 6. And finally, Volume 10, Monstrous Tales. So, why do I have volumes and the first season? I actually had some of the volumes first. Actually, most of the volumes first. But I didn't have Volume 1 and 2, and then I realized the complete first season had Volume 1 and 2 together, so I just got that. So, that is What's New Scooby-Doo. Then we have Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico. So this is actually the last movie that featured the original voice of Daphne. Not the original that very first started her. The original actress that started Daphne in Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Voiced Daphne for the first season, but then stopped, and so then Heather North took over during the second season, and then voiced Daphne all up until here. So that's her last movie. And then we have Scooby-Doo 2. Okay, so here's the thing. This is like my all-time favorite movie. Like, literally, my all-time favorite movie. So, yeah, I originally had the VHS, and then I actually found the DVD at a thrift shop, and it didn't have one. It had 2 copies of the movie, so one is a widescreen, one is a full screen version of the movie. And then if that wasn't enough, I got the Blu-ray version too. I think I have a problem. Following that, we have Scooby-Doo and the Loch Ness Monster. This is where the current actress for Daphne started to voice Daphne just continuously, and this is where Mindy Cohn first voiced Velma and started voicing her for the rest of the time. So there's that. And then we had Aloha Scooby-Doo. Ta-da. Following that, we had Scooby-Doo and Where's My Mummy? This one actually went to theaters and select theaters for a few months, and I don't know why, but just why not? So that's why. Then we have Scooby-Doo Pirates Ahoy. I actually remember when this one came out. Like, I didn't know it was coming out, and then we went to Walmart like the night before we were going on a trip, and like they had a big setup for it. Like, you know how when new movies come out, they, like on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever, they have like these big cardboard setups for it, whatever, to help promote it, to help catch your eye and whatever. They had it for this movie, and I'm like so sad I didn't get a picture of it, because I'd want to see it again. Like, why for this movie did they do such a big like presentation for it? And I'm so sad I didn't take a picture of the display. I mean, it wasn't as easy back then as it is now to pull out your phone and take a picture, but I wish I could find a picture of the setup, because I want to see. I vaguely remember it, vaguely, but we picked it up that night. So yeah, so Scooby-Doo Pirates Ahoy. And then we have Chill Out Scooby-Doo. I actually really remember this one. It went on TV first. I remember watching it with my friend, and then it came out on DVD, picked that one up, and we watched the heck out of this one for whatever reason. So I watched this one quite a bit. Following that, we had Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King. So I remember the trailer came out for this one, and I watched it and I was like, whoa, what the heck is happening? I was so hyped for this one, super excited. I got my friend hyped for it. I went and got it the day it came out. We watched it and we were like, whoa, what happened here? So this one's actually really interesting. This finally brings back like the real monster type thing into Scooby-Doo after some time. So this one's actually really cool. Then following that, we have Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. This was the last time Casey Kasem, the original voice of Shaggy, voiced Shaggy. So this one is it's a treasure because it's the last time we hear the original Shaggy. Then following that, we had the next live-action movie, Scooby-Doo: The Mystery Begins. So this is the story of how the Mystery Inc. gang met, how it all began, where Scooby Snacks came from, where the Mystery Machine came from, you know, all that. So this was a made-for-television movie. It was a lot of fun. It was for Scooby's like 40th anniversary, I want to say. So this is a lot of fun. Actually, really enjoy this one. And then we got Scooby-Doo Abracadabra Doo. This one, they changed the animation art style to what it is currently still, and I have to say, this animation is great. I hope they stick with this for the movies for quite some time. I mean, they have, but I really like the animation in these ones. Following that one was Scooby-Doo Camp Scare. This one was interesting. It had like 3 villains, basically. And the like post-credit scene always freaked me out. Like, come on, you gotta go back to this. Explain! Following that, we got a sequel to Scooby-Doo: The Mystery Begins with Scooby-Doo Curse of the Lake Monsters. So, Scooby-Doo: The Mystery Begins was a prequel to the 2 Scooby movies, and then this is a sequel prequel? But yeah, Curse of the Lake Monster. Next, we got into a new series. This was Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Oh my frick. This series is amazing. Even if you don't like Scooby-Doo, I seriously think anyone would really enjoy this one. If they like drama series and whatever, like, they really push the limits with this series. Really push the limits. And I highly recommend it to anyone. This is a series that has an overarching story throughout. The creators made this thinking about the original Scooby-Doo fans, how they've grown up, how, you know, the original Scooby fans can handle scarier situations, more adult type stories and whatever. So, oh, this series is so good. But through the Scooby timeline, this series is supposed to be a prequel to Scooby-Doo Where Are You? So, interesting enough, this supposedly takes place before Scooby-Doo Where Are You? So that was Volume 1. Then we got Volume 2 and Volume 3. And then, I don't know what the marketing team was doing. We all of a sudden went into Season 1 Part 2. Season 2 Part 1.
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Season 2 Part 2. I don't know what the marketing team was doing, but, you know, there we go. Now there's full seasons. At least there were only 2 seasons of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, and now they've released just Season 1 and Season 2, so you can pick those up super easily, but I don't know what they were doing initially. Then we have Scooby-Doo and the Legend of the Phantasaur. This isn't one of my favorites, but it's interesting. Now this one's one of my favorites. This is Scooby-Doo, Music of the Vampire. This is the technical first musical Scooby-Doo movie, so if you like music, if you like musicals, I'm sure you will enjoy this one. This literally is a musical movie. I really enjoy it because of the musical factor. I like musicals. So this one's a lot of fun.
This is a warning to all living
Then we had Big Top Scooby-Doo, so this one's interesting. Then we have Scooby-Doo Mask of the Blue Falcon. So if you know Hanna-Barbera cartoons, then you know who Blue Falcon and Dynamite are, and this is kind of a crossover type movie with them, but this is really the first time we've seen Dynamite or Blue Falcon since back in the 1900 era when they were being made. So this one's really, really interesting. If you like Hanna-Barbera cartoons, you will enjoy this one. Then we had Scooby-Doo Stage Fright. This one is known for Fred and Daphne basically proclaiming their love for each other, having like their real first official on-screen kiss and whatever, so this one's interesting. Then we have the crossover with WWE. This is Scooby-Doo and WWE WrestleMania Mystery. So this one was interesting. It was a crossover. Warner Brothers had made a deal with WWE to make some films, including, you know, some of the wrestlers and whatever. So this is interesting. Then we have Scooby-Doo Franking Creepy. So if you know Scooby-Doo, if you like know Scooby-Doo's history and whatever, this one is so good. So interesting too, because this is such a huge throwback to some of the original Scooby-Doos, so I'm not going to say much because if you haven't seen it or you want to go watch it, I highly recommend going to watch it if you've seen a ton of previous Scooby-Doo incarnations, especially the really old ones like Scooby-Doo Where Are You and whatever, because some people come for their revenge. Then we have Scooby-Doo Moon Monster Madness. First time going back to Moon, aliens type thing. This one's really interesting. It's kind of a parody of the Alien movies, as you can see by the monster. But actually, like, the art style, but actually, like, the animation and just the music in this one is done so well. Like, whoever was in charge of animation and music in this movie, like, they really hit it on the dot. Next we had a crossover with Scooby-Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery. This is honestly probably my least favorite Scooby-Doo like ever. It's not because of Kiss. I just don't like what they were trying to do. They really pushed the limits a little too far, where they kind of pushed the boundaries of what Scooby is a little too much, and I don't know. I just felt like they tried to push the envelope a little too much with this one. Then we have another new series. This is Be Cool Scooby-Doo. This is Season 1, Part 1, so this has 13 episodes on 2 discs. And then we got, finally, Season 1, Part 2. Now we're just waiting for Season 2, but this has 13 episodes on 2 discs as well. Then we have a Blu-ray. We have Lego Scooby-Doo Haunted Hollywood. So this is a movie where the characters and everything is Lego. It's actually a lot of fun, kind of seeing the little, you know, Lego gags and whatever. So this one's a lot of fun. Then we had a sequel to the WWE movie. We have Scooby-Doo and WWE Curse of the Speed Demon. This one's a lot of fun. I feel like they actually made racing interesting in this one. I don't know. I feel like the Reluctant Werewolf movie where they're racing just drags on, but I feel like they did it well enough with this one that it doesn't feel like it's dragging too much. So this one's fun. And then we have Scooby-Doo Shaggy Showdown. This one you actually get to learn a lot about Scooby's past, his ancestry and whatever. So I actually think this one's really interesting, just to get to know some more of Shaggy's background. Then we had another Lego Scooby-Doo with Lego Scooby-Doo Blowout Beach Bash. So this isn't like a direct sequel type thing, but it's just another Scooby-Doo movie made with Legos. This one's fun. It's pirates are the ghouls and whatever, so you know it's kind of fun. They're on a beach, they're having a party. And then we have Scooby-Doo and Batman, The Brave and the Bold. this is actually the first time Scooby-Doo is crossing over with Batman since the new Scooby-Doo movies back in like the 1970s. So this is actually really, really cool to see them be back, you know, with Batman and everything. They're in Gotham City. This one's a lot of fun. There are throwbacks to the new Scooby-Doo movies actually too in this. So this one's a lot of fun. I do recommend watching this one, especially if you like Batman the Brave and the Bold series, because it is more in that animation and it's that Batman basically. So definitely recommend this. And finally, we're to the end here. We have Daphne and Velma, the most current release, the most current live action release. So this is Daphne and Velma. It is a origin story of how Daphne and Velma met and their first mystery together. There was a lot of hate before this one even came out. There's still a lot of hate even when it is out, but I just want to say it's good for what they were trying to do. There is no Scooby-Doo in this. There's no Fred, no Shaggy, no Scooby, nothing. So just, if you go to watch this, just be prepared. There's no Scooby-Doo in this, but it's a lot of fun, honestly. They did the story well. I mean, the mystery wasn't crazy, but it had a few good twists at the end, so that was fun. But honestly, this one really wasn't that bad for what it was trying to do. I do recommend any Scooby fan watching this, just go in knowing Scooby is not in it at all, or Shaggy or Fred. So, yeah, I enjoyed that one. Anyways guys, that is going to do it. Hopefully you all enjoyed my updated Scooby-Doo movie collection. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, it's always appreciated. And if you're new here, press the subscribe button because why not? And if you aren't new here, welcome back. Hit that bell while you're at it, because that apparently is how you get notified when I upload videos now. So just hit that bell while you're pressing subscribe and the like button. It's just 3 buttons, that's all I'm asking you to hit. Anyways guys, hope you all enjoyed my updated collection. I hope to do more of these as more Scooby movies come out. So let me know if you guys would like me to do that. Also, let me know in the comments below what some of your favorite movies are, what some of your favorite episodes are, or some of your favorite series are. Just let's talk Scooby-Doo. So, again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye!
And be sure you're safe and sound for the night. I can see you shaking, shivering with fright. Keep on running.